Great.
All right.
Fuck that dude.
Oh, the intro graphic, by the way, was very own number 0, Tyrese Maxey. Requested by Dan. And the beat, of course, is by none other than Rare Beats. Smooth vibes after a solid win.
Smooth.
You know, just like, oh, we won. All right, let's chill out. Let's get in the ice tub.
Yeah.
Let's get in the ice tub.
You light a
together.
blunt. You can light a blunt to this.
Light a little blunt in the ice tub. Relax them muscles.
Cryogenic chamber.
This is like it sounds like a video game screensaver. Like old school
like the loading screen.
Yeah, like the loading screen for PlayStation, waiting to choose your skater.
So true.
Or while you're customizing your skater.
Yeah. Or like picking your team for like NBA street ball.
While you're editing all the stats to 99 of all your players.
Right. Alright.
Kick us off with the intro, Brian.
Don't mind if I do. Alrighty, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Quarterback Factory Show, QBFS, episode number 52. And you know what that means? It means 52 weeks in a year. It means happy birthday to us. Officially been doing shows for a whole fucking year, even though like the official birthday of us was the beginning of May, a month ago.
A huge number.
Officially done 52 shows, so happy 52.
Very big number.
Yeah, very big numbers. So happy 1 year to us. And also,
The biggest number ever.
Yep. And it's only going to get bigger.
Correct.
We need to build a wall.
I can't just throw Trump in there without
You
throwing
can't
the wall
stop.
in there.
I know.
You're fired.
I fired myself.
My God. Stop it, Donald. Just trying to do a fucking show. For Christ's sake.
Denied.
God. But, of course, we can't leave out the number 52 without saying our Super Bowl 52 champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Which seems like a lifetime ago.
And
Yeah.
Barry Gardner.
Barry Gardner.
Another amazing linebacker pick by us.
I wasn't even.
Don't say that.
I thought of like 52, and when like numbers don't immediately come to mind, I'm like, yep, probably not going to be anybody good.
Nope.
Nope, not at all. I'm so mad I missed Pete and Cavilla. God damn.
Oh, stinky.
That would have been a bust out.
Yeah. Pete and
Okay, anyway. I know, Inky dude. See what the hell he's doing these days.
What's your name?
But anyways, Brendan Casey here. It was a normal Thursday.
Short haircut for because you got your haircut
yeah.
last week, so that's a short one.
Yeah, it wasn't haircut Thursday, and it wasn't long cut Thursday, so we were good.
Good thing it wasn't. You would have floated away.
I know, right? Oh, fuck. I got home just in time from that rain. That shit's sucking out there. Fuck it.
Down pretty hard.
Yeah, dude. With me, as always, is our technical and Philadelphia sports Jedi Master, Mr. Michael W. Park Jr. A.K. Blanco. Welcome to you on top of that shit. We got Captain COVID Cricket out in the wilderness right now.
I had to scroll
Even though
up.
there's no crickets, because apparently he's in arachnophobia world where all the spiders ate all the crickets. That's
There's
why he doesn't
fucking
hear
lantern
anything.
flies out there. Nothing but lantern flies.
Oh, there is. There definitely is.
Lanternflies and the goddamn cicadas, right?
Yeah.
Cicadas are very edible.
You shouldn't eat them now because it's like if you're allergic to seafood, some kind of bullshit like that. Like,
I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever
my
eaten
question is,
cicada.
who the fuck was ever eating them to begin with?
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody but America.
Everybody but Americans.
There's a lot of
right?
societies where it's common, and people say I've actually had this conversation recently with some people, and people say they do taste a little bit like shrimp. They're like land shrimp, and it makes sense because shrimp are kind of like bugs of the sea.
And wasn't the story like they were like Jeepers Creepers? Like, didn't they finally come out after like 15,000 years?
17 years or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just arose. Crazy. And, of course, our resident Googler, Mr. Two N's, Two L's, the author of the Dan Rant, Mr. Dan Wetzel.
Daniel.
I guess our editor-in-chief, Sean, is down for the night. Adriana's got the Dominican stranglehold on him. So he ain't going nowhere. Yeah. So anyway, we are in the semifinals of the NBA basketball playoffs, boys. For the third time in 4 years, the Philadelphia 76ers have advanced to the semifinals. This year we'll be playing the Atlanta Hawks. We have home court advantage throughout the playoffs until the finals. But yeah, smooth.
We sing that Geiger by any chance?
Everybody from Philadelphia, 76ers, here they come.
I want to turn it off, but it's such a good song. I love this
Did we
song.
sing Matt Geiger by any chance?
Here they come.
What do you say, Dan?
Did we say Matt Geiger by any chance? Did we mention him?
Matt Geiger,
Oh, yeah,
52?
52. There you go.
Oh,
Wow.
my God.
That's a bust out.
Another name.
That fucking stretched out, still looking wannabe ass dude.
I mean, what is like always
Yeah.
had to like
Push out, John, like that. But yeah, we completed a 4-1 series win over those pesky Washington Wizards, headed by Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. We all were thinking we were going for a sweep. I mean, I initially said in 5, but after the first 2 or 3 games, I was like, yeah, they're gonna fucking kill these guys. But we have to touch on it. What the fuck? Why are we here talking again about fucking Joel Embiid being hurt? It's like, it just sucks. It just sucks that, like, we're so hyped about this year. We got, we're first place. We clinched the East. We got, home court advantage throughout the entire thing. And then he gets fucking hurt. And I know it's not anything major. It's not a torn ACL or, anything like that. I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't make it a full evaluation. But they said it's a meniscus tear. People get them. They don't know if it's new, if it's old. They don't know. But they're not ruling him out, which is. But now you got to already be like, oh, what about load management? Oh, you got to limit him the minutes. Oh, is it new? If he doesn't play, if he rests too much, then it might inflame more. And this thing's like, well, how much pain tolerance has he got? But it's just like, why do we have to fucking go through this? Why? Why do we have to do this? And I'm sorry. I'm going to quote it right now. Load management is complete fucking bullshit because you load manage this dude all fucking year. Gave him a night off here, can't do back-to-backs, can't do this to that, and he gets hurt. He's still getting fucking hurt. Hyperextended his knee, fell and hurt his knee again, fell on his ass, thought he broke his tailbone at first, but it's just like you keep load managing this dude, hoping that his body's gonna hold up for some reason, and he's still getting fucking hurt. And it's getting fucking old. Just play him every game now. Just do it, because obviously this rest on his gigantic body isn't doing him any good because he's still falling and still being fragile and getting hurt. So.
What did Biggie say in the chat? You should have fucking landed on his face to spread the damage out.
Yeah. He really
science.
should have, man.
I've seen somebody say that Andrew Bynum had the same injury. I didn't.
Yeah.
Name we don't want to talk about, but
No.
he played the whole playoff series. I think it was with the Lakers, and he got surgery after. But then he had leg injuries all through his career, so it's not a good look for Embiid, which we know from the past.
Yeah, meniscus tears are like fairly common, I think. Like obviously I'm not an athlete. I have a tear in mine, but the doctor I went to see was like, by the time you're in your late 30s and 40s, pretty much everybody has tears in your meniscus. Now, I know Embiid's only 26 or whatever, but I don't know. Hopefully they can just kind of manage it. And
yeah, I guess it's got to be something more common in an athlete, especially that
Yeah.
size, if it's common in just normal people.
It is. But they're saying if it was an old one that was just like aggravated, then it wasn't as bad. But if it's new, then it's something that they don't know, and that could possibly be
I don't
more of a
trust the
problem.
doctors anyway.
I don't fucking trust anyone of them.
Yeah.
The same Sixers doctors are the same ones working for the
Doctor,
Eagles.
fucking nobody.
They're the same ones who invented COVID.
Exactly.
Fucking sports doctors. I don't trust them.
Sports doctors are fucking
They just
fucked up.
unleashed the COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing a really shitty job. Let's just.
They're the ones
At
who
least
cook,
COVID.
they're the ones who ate the bat
Yeah.
that started COVID.
Yeah. Release the cicadas.
Release the cicadas.
Release the cicadas. Christ Almighty. But
That's all I got for cicadas.
oh man, cicadas have fucked them crickets up. Like you're gonna be Captain Cicada soon. You're gonna be Sergeant Cicada. That's what you're gonna be. You're not gonna be Captain.
If I see those
Crickets.
things,
Sergeant Cicada.
if I start seeing those things come out of my ground, staying inside.
Fucking zombie cicadas.
Oh my god. But anyway, we did win the series, which is great. But the whole thing with Joel Embiid is just such a question mark now. And going forward, we're going to be on we're going to be on pins and needles the whole time. I mean, I think he absolutely has to play game one. You can't get out to a bad start against Atlanta. Yeah, they're a better team, but still, like you kind of saw how they fell apart once he went out that game. But again, I don't think their game plan went all the way through him. Once he went out, they were just in a tizzy, and Washington got fake balls and came at him. They ultimately lost. But
I'm on the camp. If Embiid needs another day or two, I think we can afford to do it game one at home. I think we can afford to do it game one.
Well, here's the first question I wanted to ask you guys. Do you not play him until you lose?
Not till I lose. I just think if he needs, I don't think I need to rest him just to rest him. I think if his leg truly is not good and just needs another day, just needs an extra day, then I say we give him that extra day. Earlier the better. But don't just rest him just to rest him. You know what I mean? Like if he can get out there and play, I want him out there and playing. But if the doctors are like, yeah, it's a little unknown or whatever, like they're saying right now, he should at least sit out one more day. I'd feel comfortable with them knowing he's not going to play game one. Doc game planning like he did this last game 5, and came out and the Sixers handled business. They were brick city in the beginning of the game, but
that got me nervous early. I was like,
I know the way they started the game yesterday was just like, all these bricks. But they got it together. And fourth quarter was so inspiring.
Missing.
The fourth quarter was just fucking inspiring.
They were, man.
It was beautiful, inspiring basketball, and I loved it. I'm so glad that was you could tell that was the plan. I'm so happy about Doc Rivers because that kind of shit would never happened with Coach Brown. I don't want to speak bad about Coach Brown. Still love the guy, but damn well that shit ain't happening if Coach Brown is coaching.
No.
But we're not talking about that.
Bombs away.
And I still don't like Furkan Korkmaz. I know Sean talks about him maybe he's doing better this year. I know Sean likes Korkmaz. But you know what? Fuck Sean. He's not here. And I fucking can't stand Korkmaz. I mean, he bricks so much. I mean, I know nobody's going to shoot more than 50% at three-pointers, except for Steph Curry. But Furkan Korkmaz, the only part of his game that is supposed to be good is his shot, and I don't think it's good enough. What else does he bring to the table?
That's it. He's your
like
Euro gunner. He's your Euro perimeter guy. That's all he is.
I still don't like. He bricks too much to be in that role.
He does. He does. Like, but the one 3-point attempt that he had, I think it was game 4. He was wide open up top, and he threw it up and he bricked it off the front of the rim. And you know what happens when you come up short like that? It means you're scared. And he was open.
Yeah.
And He wasn't.
And he was
set.
actually playing well in that game too.
Yeah. And
You know who
then
I
that
miss?
shot.
Boom.
Dude, who the fuck was that dude? The fucking professional-looking dude, the assassin-looking dude that used to he could only hit.
Bellinelli.
Yeah, Bellinelli. I miss
Bellinelli.
Bellinelli.
Marco Bellinelli.
He could only hit shots off of his back foot, fading away,
Yeah.
three-pointers. Didn't
falling
matter.
into the
When you
stands and shit.
seen him turning around, fading away, somebody in his face, you knew he was making that shit. It's like
And
I
he
miss
hit
that kind of
game
shot.
tying 3, and they thought it was a win against the Celtics. The playoffs. That was the weekend of your wedding, Mike.
Yeah, it was the day after.
Yep.
Wow.
And they did it, and all the balloons came down, and everybody went nuts.
Yep.
They were like, yes, his foot was on the line.
Yeah, and then they ended up losing that game,
They
right?
ended up lost that game. Yep. Motherfuckers. God damn it. But anyway, we're not going to happen this year. It's not going to happen this year. We're not going to get it eliminated in the semifinals. It's not going to happen.
So what do we know about the
Not gonna
Hawks?
happen.
I know.
What do you know?
I know
They
Trey
don't have
Young.
Bradley
and
Beal
I know,
anymore.
I know Clint Capella did really good on my fantasy team this year.
Wasn't Beal on the Hawks when he scored 60 on us?
No, he was on the Wizards. He's always been on the Wizards.
He was never on the Hawks?
That was earlier this year.
Who was on the Hawks that
You're
we liked?
Spud Webb.
The Hawks never had anybody good? I thought the Hawks came in here and almost
Was
beat
it
us.
Trey Young this year?
I don't know. It could have been last year. I don't know.
Well, I had.
My years get
I
mixed
gotta-
up now, Biggie. I'm sure they do for you too.
Yeah.
I got to bust out.
Absolutely.
Mike, I got to bust out. Was it Stacey Augman?
Oh my God.
Wow. Even I recognize that name. Pretty sure I had a
Stacey
basketball card of that guy.
What was it Dominique Wilkins?
Yep. Was it Neek? Human highlight reel?
Fucking Neek.
Christ. Yeah, man. But so I think that they played extremely well the entire first round of the series. They played like a first place team, and they competed against, an 8 seed, 10 seed, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Yeah.
Overall, I think they play well. You can tell they have a lot more confidence, and Doc Rivers has really unlocked a lot of these players they're fucking geniuses too. Daryl Morey is definitely a genius too, because you got Danny Green and you shipped off Al Horford, who sucks so bad he couldn't even fucking play for the Thunder anymore, who was the worst team in the league. They were like, we're the worst team in the league, but you're worse than us being on the worst team in the league. You just need to sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
So, and we got Danny Green and obviously Seth Curry, and that really helped because Josh Richardson just wasn't doing it here with them guys. So, I like Tyrese Maxey. I think I really like this dude.
Yeah, I gotta
Holy
eat.
shit, dude.
I gotta eat some crow because a while back when we were talking about the Sixers, and I said if Maxey's playing significant minutes in the playoffs, then we're probably going to be in trouble. And
Yeah, you better hope he does.
it shows why I do not know anything about basketball. I fully admit it.
Man,
Dude balled
you
out.
want us-
He balled out last night.
he balled out, and the kid, he's got no fear, man. He's got
Yeah.
no fucking fear, and he's got one fucking speed, and it's go.
Yeah,
all the
I
time.
love that he's Doc's boy too. That's Doc's homegrown boy right there.
Yep. Everybody thought the
My
spot,
boy,
yeah, they were like, "Oh, the limelight's going to be too big for him. He's a rookie." Dude didn't miss a fucking beat. He's like, he's a baller, dude. He is.
Yeah.
He just goes, dude. That one where he just went in, even though he got missed it. That dunk that he tried to throw down,
Yeah.
coming baseline last night.
He's
he
out
didn't
there
give a
trying to
fuck. He's
yam
like,
on
nope.
people. I was surprised at that
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I'm like, damn,
Yeah,
I thought
he
he was just a
didn't-
small
he didn't
guard.
back
He's
down.
out there trying to yam on people.
Oh yeah, dude. He was out there. He wasn't afraid. Westbrook coming right at him. He's going right at Westbrook. I mean, the kid's got balls, and he's a baller, man. He brings
Westbrook
a
little bitch.
quickness. He brings a quickness. He brings such an energy off that bench, and the pace of the game just goes with him. And he's not afraid. And you know what? He's not like. I mean, I say it now, and I knock on wood, but every time he gets the ball, I still have a little bit of doubt. He goes crazy and he goes fast, and I'm and I literally say to myself, I'm don't be a rookie, don't be a rookie, don't be a rookie. Trying to be a hero or trying to make something crazy.
He had some good dishes too. He had that one dish down to Dorkmas. Dorkmas dunked it. That was That was the most shocking play of the game to me. Like, holy shit, Dorkmoss dunked it. I mean, nobody challenged him. He was just there, and he just kind of went like this. But there was a really good heads-up play by Maxey.
Yeah, but I think that the current play of Tyrese Maxey not finally, because I kind of feel bad, but your boy Shake Milton, he's taking a back seat to Maxey, man.
He's like, when they're up by 30 points, Shake is literally coming in, and it's a shame to see, because at one point he was like,
he's balling.
He had to start.
He hit some mental fucking wall, and he's not rebounding. Nope.
Like, you're bad.
Yeah, the shots he's putting up are bad. They're bad decisions. He's driving. He's losing the ball. He's making bad decisions, trying to dish. His shots are they're way off. They're off balance. You know, I mean, if anything, right now the spotlight seems too much for him when it should be roles reversed with Maxey. I mean, this dude, but didn't he put up like 60 or something last year in the bubble at one point? Milton or something, and then I don't know. I never fucking liked him. You guys know what I call him, fucking Shake Aguilar. That's what I like to call him.
Well, he's definitely hitting that Aguilar wall.
Another one.
Yeah, we need to make that. Can somebody make that happen? Like shake Milton's head on Nelson Aguilar's body, or vice versa, because that would just make my fucking day.
That might be something easy.
Yeah, cool.
It'll
Very cool. Very cool. So, what did you guys think of the first series win here, overall? Like,
okay, so, well, look, listen, they played. Probably played they probably played the worst team in the playoffs, but I don't want to hear that excuse.
They came in hot.
They came in, but they came in hot, but they really they came in with a below average winning record. They weren't over 500 wins this season, so. But I don't, like I said, that's why the Sixers needed to do what they did to get that number one seed, and that they put themselves in a great position. So they played. I mean, they did everything right, I think. And I was telling Blanco before the cast, before we started it, that I heard a good take on the radio. I don't want to say it's like similar, but I was listening to Johnny Marks and Ike. And they were saying, like, the feeling from 2017 Super Bowl run where when Carson Wentz went down, everybody else just picked it up. And that was great to see last night. When Embiid wasn't in, man, the game was exciting. They played with each other. They knew where everyone was going to be. The defense was out of control. And just some of the plays, man, were awesome. So all along, a good series, And I didn't see anything too concerning, except the injury to Embiid, man. To say, but
yeah, it was bananas at some points last night, man. I mean, they were both fucking going at it. Russell Westbrook should be charged with assault.
And the only team to sweep a series so far has been Milwaukee, and that one loss, it's going to happen. So. I don't think it's too concerning.
Guess what? They're beating Brooklyn.
The Bucks?
7. Yep.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think the Bucks might be the best team right now.
Fuck them.
But not besides the Sixers, but they might.
The dynamic that is Giannis scares me more than the beard and fucking lanky Lou, Kevin Durant, and I'm going to fall off the flat earth, Kyrie.
One more point on that, too. Like, people picking up with each other, picking up from the vibes from everybody. We see Maxey came out, but Danny Green didn't have a good game. I mean, at first, and then look who picked it up, Seth, man. It's
30
just like
fucking points, my man. Baller.
Backing each other up, and whoever wasn't doing good in it, and even the game prior, Tobias didn't have a good game. He stepped up this game, so Ben stepped up, but he's what we've been talking about the whole series. Maybe that is the one concern, what we've seen from Ben having a good game and not having a good game. So it kind of plays into what we all were talking about, his inconsistency on the courts. When he feels like he wants to play one game and doesn't. That might be the one concern against Atlanta, but other than that, he backs himself up the game after if he does a shitty performance the game before. So
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, everybody. I hate to use the term, but the next man up mentality.
Yeah.
But hey, it worked before.
And it wouldn't be a Philadelphia playoff run or a championship season if it wasn't fucking frightening.
Exactly.
every second along the way.
I know, right? The first 3 games, it was like, woo! Like, yeah, we're scrolling through it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Now we're gonna be stressing about Embiid every day, and
yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
But in the back of our heads, we knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I think they handled business, man. Like everybody said, they're gonna be playing. They played one of the worst teams in the playoffs, but you got to beat who you got to play, and if it wasn't for Embiid getting hurt and coming out of that game, they probably would have swept them.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Like Dan said, everybody seems to be playing pretty well right now. Seth, Tobias, Danny Green, like they're all just kind of picking up on each other. One guy's off one night, the other guy picks it up.
Mm-hmm.
Ben has his issues with free throws, but you're never going to question that dude's toughness and
how about them?
Dude,
like I said in the
way he plays hard.
They tried to do the hack and bend in the first quarter, like the first quarter. It's like
there's 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
That shit didn't happen the rest of the game.
Yep.
That's how you need to approach it. Like he shut the fuck up doing that. Like,
and you know what? That
I'm
definitely
making a couple shots and they didn't do it again.
Yep.
That's what you need to do, man. That's perfect.
And you know what that did? That gave Ben a lot more confidence and swag right after that for the rest of the game. Like, oh, you're going to hack me? Get us what? Oh, I'm going to go boom, boom. Now what, motherfucker? And then he's like, all right, I'm going to fuck you.
Did you guys hear the story that apparently Ben Simmons and Seth Curry were playing Call of Duty like the morning of or the night before yesterday's game, and they were talking like Ben said to Seth, I need 30 out of you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get a triple-double. And that's exactly what happened.
Yep. They can just switch it on, man. And I love Ben, but I've said it before. I mean, and I texted you guys last night before the game. I said, Ben, triple-double.
Yep.
Because we forget that, like, he is only still 24 years old, and he's got this, oh, yeah, I'll show you mentality. You know? He's got this, like, like Ben Simmons isn't an all-star. Last game of voting, drops 42. That game he had 6 points and 15 rebounds and 15 assists, which is fucking insane, by the way. That generated way more points than he would have fucking scored. Doesn't matter. But, oh, really? I'm going to go out and I'm going to drop 22 with, 11 boards and 8 assists or something. So, but then he has a shit game and everybody gets on him. He's like, oh, yeah? Okay.
Goes 0 for 11 in free throws.
Yeah, 0 for 11 free throws.
Games.
Oh, okay, guess what? They're going to hack me. I'm going to come out. I'm going to do this. I'm going to drop a triple-double. It's just like he almost needs like that little bit of like push motivation, That's why I said last night, I'm like, he's going to fucking dominate tonight. One, because Embiid's not in, and because it's the, I'll show you mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's something that he that's his adrenaline. Like, maybe that's his thing. Like,
it is. Did you see his Instagram post today? It was just a picture of him, and it was a quote. It was like, they love me not. They love me, they love me not. So he knows what the fuck's going on.
Gets him off. He's like, I need it. It's like the drug and fame.
He's like, I need to date another Kardashian.
It's just, I don't understand why he doesn't seem to understand why, because like he proves us right.
Yeah.
These people are getting on him because they know what he can do. And then he goes out and does it to prove everybody wrong. And it's like, yes, that's what we want. And then he'll come back and do it again. And then it's like, oh, we have to get on him again. And then he's like, all right, I'm mad now, and I'm going to do it again to prove you guys wrong again. It's just like, just prove us wrong every night.
Yeah.
It's so funny seeing people
Feel
throwing
free.
out that stupid rookie of the year thing in the comments of like posts.
Oh my
Shut
god.
the fuck up with that. You're fucking tenured. Fucking. That's so old. Like, stop that.
Yeah.
It's such an old bad joke now. And when people use it, oh, he's going to win rookie of the year again. Like, shut up.
Dan Rand.
Dan Rand.
Dan Rant. The end of your shit always been
Daniel.
like,
This
fucking
series,
dork.
it was like there was just these memes, and when you're looking at the comments on what people are talking about, you see that, and like the one meme was like they're double teaming Booker, they're double teaming Dame, and then it has Ben Simmons nothing, double teaming another person. Like these are bad memes, bad. Like just stop it. Back to. No, he doesn't need he's the rookie of the year thing is just stupid now. That's all. My rant is over. Sorry.
No, feel free, my man. Rant on. That's what we're here for. But yeah, I just hate that shit, man. He's just gotta, like I said, he's just gotta be like someone needs to fuck with him before every game. Like, I don't know. Like someone just needs to go in
Chicks
the
with
locker room.
dicks.
Yeah. Like fuck. Like yo, I'm gonna drop this post about you like chicks with dicks. I don't know. Yeah.
Heard you were jerking a guy off in
Hey,
the parking
yeah.
lot.
Yeah. I heard you I heard you like dudes with boobs. Unless you drop triples. Oh, okay.
Nah, I don't think that would piss him off, man. I think you gotta
No, you gotta come at his game.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You gotta come at his game. And
Yeah, someone just needs to go up to him every game and be like, "You're a bitch. You can't shoot."
Man, you shoot like a bitch.
Shoot
Tuck
like
that
a baby
elbow.
back patch.
Just tuck that elbow in. Follow through. You fucking ambidextrous bastard. Knowing what hand to shoot with, motherfucker.
You Australian ambidextrous motherfucker.
The Australian ambidextrous amphibious motherfucker. Whatever. Oh boy. All right, so now we got the Atlanta Hawks. And before I say anything, I don't know why, but this just kind of dawned on me, and it kind of goes back to what you were saying, Dan, about the Eagles 2017 season, about how everything was just, championship and everybody stepping up and the same kind of vibes. Just putting it out there, but in the semifinals of the playoffs with the Eagles, we beat the Atlanta Falcons to advance to the conference finals. Just as the Philadelphia 76ers are playing the Atlanta Hawks in the semifinals to advance to the conference finals. Just saying, just putting it out there. Just came to me right now as you were saying that. Hopefully, hopefully Matt Ryan plays Minnesota, right? Yeah.
And we might play Milwaukee, right? That's close to Minnesota.
They both begin with M and I, so
they're
cool.
a state away.
Yeah, that's fine.
They're both connected to the Great Lakes.
Yep. They got Case Keenum coming in as small forward. And, yeah.
And you'll have home field advantage for the conference
and home field / court advantage because we were the 1 seed as we were with the Eagles. Just putting it out there.
So it's going to come down to a last-minute Game 7 Trae Young approaching the red zone shot that misses.
And yep.
And then we'll sweep the Bucks.
Yeah. And it's going to be the most unlikely person who thinks they're better at defense than they really are. Fucking.
Lakers are going to win tonight.
Yeah, like Jalen Mills guarding Julio Jones.
Yeah, like Jalen Mills guarding. Who would that be? It would be like Mike Scott.
Mike Scott gets the interception for a touchdown and sparks the whole victory run.
Yeah.
Who's gonna catch a pass off their knee though?
Yo, did you see the meme where they said the guy that ran out onto the court the other night was it game 4? The dude in Washington ran out on the court and got speared. It's like we caught the guy that ran out on the court, and it was Mike Scott in a Redskins jersey.
I didn't see the meme, but that's hilarious. But I love how when you see the script, the still frame of the dude on the ground with the security guard on top of him, and you just see Dwight Howard just like bending over, and you just know he's just talking shit. Dwight Howard's probably like, "You got knocked the fuck out." I love Dwight Howard, man. I just can imagine what he's saying to this dude.
They also made it like with Ben too. It was like guy gets tackled by a security guard trying to save Ben Simmons
from making free throws. Did you see like the full video of that where the guy you saw him run all the way down?
Dude, he was like sprinting down the steps.
He was, and then he ran on, and he was like, "Woo!" and he jumped up and tried to smack the backboard and missed.
Yeah,
and he just fell.
I only saw the broadcast version, and you just barely see him get tackled on the edge of the screen. That's the only.
Dude, he came sprinting down the steps like a gazelle. I think he hurtled over the front row people.
Send me that link. I want to see that.
But but the caption, the other meme I saw, it was like the guy laid on the ground. It was like jumped on the court to get tackled in front of everybody with a lifetime ban just to show everyone you can't jump. Because he went up to try to smack the backboard and missed it, and then he got speared.
That's great.
I was like, you dick.
What a dickhead.
And he got speared by like Paul Bart.
Yeah, he got speared by Paul Bart.
He came riding up on the friggin' Segway.
Oh my god. Excuse me. We're gonna need you to get off the court.
Goodness. Some good stuff came out of the memes with the.
It's pretty great.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, man. I'm watching this Portland-Denver game, and all I want is for Portland to win. And
is Dame going off again?
No, Denver's coming back.
Did you see that game the other night?
I fell asleep, dude.
I saw the highlights, but
holy shit.
No one could make a shot but him. Yeah. He had, at one point, they were down like 9 or 10 points with like 2 minutes left in overtime, and he scored like 9 or 10 straight points in a row to get them back tied, to get them, I think, into a double overtime.
Oh my god.
He's
unbelievable, dude.
Yeah.
He needs to come to the Sixers.
Yeah, that would be
really does.
Fucking insane.
Didn't they pay a lot of money not to go anywhere? Didn't he get his money?
I'm watching Robert. Oh my god, Robert Covington just made this dude his bitch. Yeah.
Rocco?
Yeah, dude. Mello N1. Noise. Dude, Rocco just came down, sprinted down the court in Rocco fashion, and just stopped at the top of the key, and there was somebody on him, and his momentum, he just stuck his arm out and stiff armed the dude. Dude just went flying across the court. And then he kicked it out to Mello, and Mello just shot it with an N1.
Nice.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Fucking Rocco.
Mello would have been a nice bench piece here.
Mello would have been fucking perfect. Would have mailed it, and we got Mello. Or even Derrick Rose, man. He was out there too, going to the Knicks. Yeah, how are the Knicks doing? They're doing good, right? Yeah. All those people outside the garden chanting, "We won Philly, we won Philly."
They got their one win.
Yeah, well, you guys can come down and watch a real fucking basketball team if you want.
Yeah, they only won one.
Yeah, they won one game. I talked about last week for the first time in like 13 fucking years, and they took to the streets like they won the goddamn championship. Chanting, "We won Philly." They did.
It might as well be their championship because they suck.
I thought it was Brooklyn. We won Brooklyn. Like, why would you want Brooklyn? Like,
that was us chanting last night. I don't.
No. I could have sworn the New York fans were chanting.
Oh, really?
Did you guys hear the "fuck you" Westbrook chants? They were incredible.
They were, and I saw somebody took a video of him sitting there, and he was just like waving, like clapping. Yo, Bradley Beal is a monster too. By the way, that dude don't fucking miss.
He can ball.
Yeah, I love the Phillies fans, man.
shit.
Hopefully, that's like hopefully we can weasel him out of that. That'd be awesome.
God, like just mail
Probably
it in
won't
if that
happen, but-
happens. No, it won't happen. I really want Portland to win here, so they'll tie the series up, and then they'll go to Game 7 in Denver. But I just want them to get eliminated. So now the 3 candidates for MVP, Curry didn't even make the playoffs, and then Joker gets eliminated in the first round. And then you
That'd
just
be
got Embiid.
hilarious.
Yeah, just like, oh, you're gonna give the MVP trophy to 2 guys that are home. Cool. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fuckers. Meanwhile, Embiid could have
Yeah.
there in a fucking cast on for all we know.
Also at home.
Yeah, also at home. Oh, I want to play.
So what do we know about the Hawks besides Trey Young?
That's all you need to know.
He got spit on. Did he get tested
saw-
for COVID
I saw
after he
a
got
meme.
spit on?
I saw a post of somebody said let's get ready for Trey Young, and they posted a picture of this baby that's on a diaper box, and it looks exactly like Trey Young.
Yo,
No way.
oh man, I seen that.
I ain't seen that.
They got
I saw
some-
the one
He
where he was. I saw the one where he took like a fucking Snapchat or TikTok video of himself, like all glammed up, like lifting his shirt up, showing off his abs, like with some weird music in the background. They're
Yeah,
like, "Yep, this guy is gonna come and to Philadelphia and win." But as far as Atlanta goes,
They
you
got a
don't
couple
have.
good starters, I guess. Like,
Yeah, they do. I mean, they have a solid 5. I mean, Capella and Trae Young, obviously. They don't have anybody really in the middle that is, going to test Embiid or be like that dominant.
Capella can put up a little fight. I think. I don't know.
No,
I didn't
he.
see enough of Capella, but
I mean, Capella definitely can. I mean, their entire offense revolves around Trae Young. I mean, it really does.
DeAndre Hunter, I don't know too much of him, but I think he can score.
He's good. He's a baller. But I mean, honestly, you got to get Ben. It has to be Ben Simmons or Matisse Thybulle on Trae Young. That has to be your game plan because their offense revolves around him. It goes through him dishing the ball and scoring. I mean, you got that. I mean, that's your 2 best defenders. You got to put Ben on him or Matisse on him. That's it. You throw out there fucking fuck Maz on him, and he's gonna smoke him. And you throw out Shake Aguilar, and he's just gonna start sitting down and crying. So, but I mean, you want to. I don't know if he. I mean, to me, if he's their number 1 scorer, then you have to put your number 1 defenders on him. I mean, it's simple as that. I think that they beat a trash Knicks team. They really did. Yeah, we might have beat a trash Washington team, but the fucking Knicks are trash.
yeah.
And we have beaten Atlanta many fucking times this year. I mean, yeah, they beat us later on in the season and all, but whatever. It didn't really count. It did, but it did. I think they'll give us more of a run. I think it takes them 6. Honestly, I think it's Sixers and 6.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think it's 6 just because of the uncertainty of Embiid, and they might steal one here. Honestly, if Embiid, I mean, but there's no question in my mind that Joel Embiid has to and will play on Sunday. There's no doubt about it. You can't start off 0-1 in your own house. You have to go out.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough. I think Sunday is not going to be like we're going to come out and kick the fucking ass. Like, no, like they're going to come out gunning too. So they're going to want to prove a point, and I think it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be a good game, but I think overall they'll pull it out. Game 2, who knows? Hopefully it might be a repeat of last time, but they might take one here. But I can see it going to 6, and overall, I think they're a better team, and they'll emerge victorious. Maybe 5 again, but 6, no more.
I can see 6 too. I do think though, if they do take one in Philly, I just have a feeling it's going to be game 1 for some reason.
Ugh, don't say that.
I know, but I think like I don't know. I feel like if the Sixers come out and beat them game one, then they're definitely going to go up 2-0. And maybe if that's the case, then maybe I would say 5 games. But I do think 6 is probably more likely, especially if we're going to be doing this. Embiid plays, then he doesn't play because he tweaks something, and then he plays again in game 3, or you know what I mean. So I could see 6 as well.
Yeah, you're doing fucking load management on this dude in the playoffs, in the semifinals. Yeah. It's just fucking like, why can't we have nice things? Why? Just why?
Goes back to like he said, man. Sold the soul for the.
Yep. Satan is sitting in hell right now with his Super Bowl 52 championship shirt on, looking at all of us laughing. And it is. Yep. That's what's happening right now.
Quarterback Factory Show.
Yeah, we need John Constantine up here to fucking take our souls back so we can have a good, nice things in championships. But it's true, Mike. Like, aside from the 08 Phillies run, I mean, think about it. Eagles in 04. Oh, we're in first place. Oh, Terrell Owens broke his ankle. That's fantastic.
Yep.
And then 2017, we're awesome. We're in first place. We're the best football team ever. Your VP quarterback just tore his ACL. And it's like, oh, we're number 1 in the East, and we got home court advantage, and we got the MVP Joel Embiid tore his meniscus. He fell. Now everything's unsure. Super duper neato gang, to quote the great Ron Burgundy. But yeah, I got Sixers in 6. But I wouldn't be surprised if they took it in 5. If it goes 7, we got a problem. So, I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sixers.
I got
5, 6, 7, 8, and 87ers.
Oh, Delaware Blue Coats. So, yeah, what you got, Dan?
I got 6 too. I think. Do you let Trey get his own, and like it's just kind of like the Beal and Westbrook thing, even though Westbrook didn't have a really good series. I mean, shut him down, or do you let him get his own? But I mean, it depends on how Ben comes out and how their game plan is. So I think if they take the first game, like Biggie said, I think second, they're going to win the second, and that's it from there. Because the home field is just going to help them, and it's still a little too early on Embiid. I don't know. I don't kind of agree with he needs to play the first game at this point. And as we were talking earlier, if it depends on how he's feeling. I don't want to jeopardize anything for later on if we can get a push out on that first game. And who knows? I mean, they got the coach. We'll see how he coaches. We're kind of all frightened that the 3-1 thing kept coming up, but glad to see him go up. Doc was 3-0 first, and then it was 3-1. And we're like, oh shit! But yeah, we'll see, man. I'm hoping Ben, with the defense, they'll put him on train, keep him out of his game. So 6,
that dude,
6.
Yeah. All right. Can we agree that he has one of, if not the worst, haircuts in the NBA?
Yeah, I don't know what
his hair looks like a 50-year-old pop that fell on the carpet.
Yeah, it does.
Dude, his hair looks like it looks like he's just got done wearing a hat all day, all the time.
Yeah, like all the time. He got out of the shower, he put a hat on, and then he went and played ball and then got out. It looks like he wore like a Scully or something.
So Blanc, what do you got for your pick for the series? Anything?
Yeah. I'm just looking at it from a super positive point of view. Like, Embiid's okay. Not going to need load management. He'll be fine. I refuse to think about the bullshit. Yeah, exactly. That's me. I'm fucking zen. I'm zen mastering it up right now, and
zen as fuck.
I think We gotta fucking sweep them. We don't have to sweep them, but like I just think if everything goes perfectly, we sweep them.
I had Joker.
If we
ugly
drop a game,
fuck.
it's because
Sorry.
something bad happens to us, like what happened in the one game. So I'm hoping that in the one game that we dropped versus the Wizards. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm hoping Embiid has no scares, not even a little scare, and whatever. And if he does, I'm hoping that, Doc has a game plan for that. We can't get caught with our fucking pants down again if it happens again. We got to be ready. Because we weren't ready. That's why we lost that game. We weren't ready for that shit. The Sixers were clearly like, oh.
No, they weren't at all.
The beat's gone.
Because
we only
they
have one
didn't
star.
practice. They didn't practice for anything. Like I said earlier, like their entire game plan for that game, every game, it runs through Embiid. That's what their entire offense runs through. So once he went down, they were like, let's try this or let's try that. And they just seemed like they were scrambling.
Well, I'll say this much: this is the last team in the playoffs that we will be able to get at some wins without Embiid. So if he's gonna need some rest or load management, or God, I hate the load management term. He doesn't need load management. Nobody should need load management. I mean, I guess, but like,
bullshit,
if he needs
man.
more time for injury concerns, this is the last series it can happen. It can't happen in any other series. So.
Well,
Yeah.
the only 2 series after this. So.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's where.
12 games away, right? From.
Yeah. I mean, if they game plan good enough,
wins.
they can beat. I believe that they could beat Atlanta this entire series without playing him once. But I don't.
It's clear, it's evident we have the more dominant team over Atlanta. I look at Atlanta the same way I look at the Wizards. What do they have that's matching up to what we have? It's not much different than the Wizards. In fact, the Wizards got that fucking Skyhook dude who.
Lopez.
The Wizards might have a better matchup.
It's not even a Skyhook. It's not even a Skyhook. It's like a push. It's just a palm push. Like he just throws it.
Yeah.
It's like Ben Simmons hook shot or whatever baby hook things.
I think his elbow's stiff the whole time. He's just like this.
Ben Simmons baby hooks are prettier than that, and that's pretty big because his are ugly as shit.
Yeah, but this dude definitely makes higher percentage than Ben does.
Damn, dude, Nuggets on a 19-7 run. What the fuck?
What's the score?
114-108 Denver. Dude, Portland. I turned on this game. Portland was up by like 14.
Really?
Yeah, they were.
Is it fourth quarter?
Yeah, 4 minutes left.
Thanks.
So anyway,
they're
I'm saying
19-7.
I'm saying sweep. I'm sticking to sweep.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. So, all right, good shit, boys. Any predictions for the Floyd Mayweather Jake Paul fight?
When is it? Sunday night, right?
Yeah, so random.
So there's no judges. You can't get a losing. You can't get a loss. You can knock out. Like, it's fucking.
You were saying about the rules. Like, what the fuck is? What's the rules?
Fucking money. Like, like they're gonna make. I don't know how much Logan or was it? Is it Logan or Paul? Fucking whatever the hell. Which one?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul.
It's both.
Yeah.
If it's both.
Paul Logan.
It's Jake, right? Jake and Logan, right? So he's
Yeah, Jake's the younger brother that took Floyd's hat.
His hat. Yeah.
Logan is the one that Floyd's fighting.
Yes.
You know what's going to happen. It's going to be like Mayweather and friggin' Conor McGregor, where Mayweather just does his normal thing and just is a technician and just stays away from him, but also throws in some jabs and might land a couple.
Did you watch the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight? It wasn't like that at all.
Yeah.
Mayweather fucking.
I thought it was. I didn't think it was exciting at all. Like I thought it was.
It was all right. I'll say this: it was way more exciting than a normal Floyd Mayweather fight, because you're right. Floyd Mayweather is a tactician, and he has the shoulder roll, and his fights are generally not exciting. But he went
except
after
unless you're a
McGregor.
boxing purist.
I've never seen Floyd go after somebody like that. And he did, and he could, because he was clearly the dominant boxer over McGregor.
Right.
And he fucked McGregor up. He fucked him up good. McGregor was woozy and everything. He was fucking tagging him up. That was
he
the,
started.
Speaking
it.
of-
that was probably the
an
best Floyd Mayweather fight I've ever
MMA
seen, as
fighter,
far
like,
as Floyd Mayweather actually doing something exciting.
because he couldn't put him into a fucking leg lock or something. That's why.
And Floyd will probably do the same thing to Logan Paul, probably even easier, because
I want him to.
it's not even a fair matchup. It's such a stupid fight.
It is. It is.
Wait,
It's-
so wait, Dan. There's no winner or loser.
He's gonna make
It's-
100
it's-
million in this probably.
Floyd's trying to get that Mike Tyson money, that exhibition money that Mike Tyson was. Mike Tyson started.
Speaking of Mike Tyson, did any of you guys watch that series?
Does he
No,
pay
is it
fucking
good?
tax? He probably doesn't
Yeah.
even pay taxes.
It's pretty. It's called Mike Tyson the Knockout, and I think it's only 2 episodes, but they're each like 2 hours long.
Bring Mike Tyson's mysteries back.
It's on.
I love Mike
It was
Tyson
on
mysteries.
It was on ABC, so I think it's on ABC Demand, but I don't
I'll
know
look
if you
it
can
up.
get that.
It'll be on Blanc.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. It starts from like childhood for him and what he grew up in and how he like raised pigeons, and he was like the kid that got picked on and like beat up and all that, and then till one day, one of these dudes from his street took his pigeon, broke the pigeon's neck, and then threw the pigeon at Mike Tyson, and he was like, "This is when Iron Mike was born," because he just lost it and beat the shit out of the dude for doing it.
Shit.
And just kind of took off from there. But it goes into a lot of stuff. I had no idea some of the stuff that that happened in his personal life. Did you guys know his daughter died when she was like 4?
No.
She got strangled on a oh my god, what the hell? A treadmill cord in his house.
Wow.
And it was literally right before they filmed The Hangover, I think in like 2009 or whatever it was.
Jeez.
Holy shit.
I was like, damn, I never knew that shit. But there's a bunch of other stuff that they talk about too. But yeah, I think you guys would like it.
Holy fuck.
I like
dude.
watching Mike Tyson stuff. I've seen his stand-up that he did.
Yeah,
Mike
they talk
Tyson's
about that on the
Mysteries-
show.
Mike Tyson's Mysteries is a fucking great show if you've never seen it.
Okay.
It's if you like Scooby Doo and Mike Tyson, you'll love this show because that's exactly what it is,
That's good.
If you like
Sounds like I would
Scooby-Doo,
enjoy
and
that after a nice big bowl.
bro. If you like Norm Macdonald, he plays a pigeon in that show. He's fucking great. Oh my god.
That's what the dude loves pigeons, man. Mike Tyson's all about pigeons. I never knew that either.
Well, I knew that. I seen his movie back in the day. That had the pigeon part in it. I knew he raised pigeons. But there's a lot of stuff you just said I didn't know. But the pigeon
Didn't he
part,
have that
that's a
show?
common Mike Tyson.
Didn't he have that show like way back in the day? It was called Being Mike Tyson. And it was
Oh,
just
man.
like followed him around and he was on a rooftop with pigeons all the time.
It
I don't
sounds
know.
familiar.
His
I don't
pigeon,
remember it.
he had like a pigeon farm. I don't even know if it would be a farm. Coop.
Yeah.
There was a
I don't
Mike
know.
Tyson movie though back in the day that was basically about his life, but it was a movie though. It wasn't like autobiography or nothing like that or documentary.
He was
It a
in
movie.
Crocodile Dundee 3.
and it wasn't bad. And he was in Crocodile Dundee 3. That's funny.
That's wild.
Yeah. It was fucking wild. I read somewhere that he was like so high on cocaine during the hangover scene that he couldn't remember his lines.
Yep.
What the fuck, man? And now that fight with him and what's his name? Like he was ready to rip his fucking face off.
Yeah, I still feel bad for Roy Jones's rib cage.
Yeah, well,
He
Jones
was-
is
he was
like
going
he was
to
staying
town on
away.
him.
He was back to Iron Mike. Like I'm gonna fuck you up.
I love Roy Jones too, man. I was a big Roy Jones fan. I was a Mike Tyson fan. I was a Roy Jones fan. Pacquiao fan. These are my boys.
I love Pacquiao.
There's some scenes in this documentary where they just like focus on Tyson's eyes, man. And even though I'm watching it through a TV, like it terrifies me looking at that dude's eyes and like the shit that like goes on in his brain or went on in his brain, man. Like,
You see that new Mike's Hard Lemonade commercial
no,
with Mike
I
Tyson?
mean, I might have. I don't.
I only seen it once and I saw it very recently, so I'm pretty sure it's new. But I don't watch TV that often. There's this dude they're at a party and there's 2 chicks there, and there's a cooler with 1 Mike's Hard Lemonade in it. He's like, who's Mike's Hard Lemonade is that? And the girls are like, Mike's. He's like, haha, that's funny. But seriously, whose is it? And they're like, Mike's. So he goes to grab it, and Mike Tyson comes out the house. He's like, hey, what you doing with that Mike Hard Lemonade? And he like runs away. The dude fucking
Yeah.
books it. And Mike's
Now that you
like,
described it, I have seen that.
and Mike
yeah.
Tyson's like, I don't know what's wrong with that guy. I was just gonna say there's more in the fridge. It was funny. I enjoyed Mike Tyson. I enjoyed seeing him because I wouldn't say the otherwise because I'd be scared he might hunt me down and knock me the fuck out. I don't want that to happen.
You can see like they show his eyes and then they show the people who are interviewing him that are in the same room as him, and you can just tell that they're just as like, dude, is this dude just gonna like out of nowhere just beat the living shit out of me or what? Like,
oh my god,
his eyes, man, especially when he has a tattoo on his face.
You know in the back of your head he's crazy, but he's way more sensible. Like he's funny as shit, man. He is low key fucking hilarious. Like he's funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's actually
the fact that he can knock you the fuck out might help the fact that he makes him more funny, but still, you know.
And and this series shows that. And one thing I noticed was like the dude has a pretty good vocabulary. Like my man was dropping words throughout the entire 2-part series where I was like, I have no idea what these words even mean. And he was just like he speaks very well.
Yeah.
For I don't know, because you don't think that he I don't know. To me, I was like, you don't think that he does, and then you hear him talk, and you're like, this dude seems like very well spoken for people who think that he's just crazy.
He smokes a lot of weed, and he's very deep in thought.
Yeah,
and that reflects how he talks.
Yeah, maybe that's why I think it was very well spoken because we're on the same wave path.
Maybe.
My man is a killer, though.
Yeah. Still, to this day.
For $1 million, would you take a punch from Mike Tyson, like prime Mike Tyson?
No.
Prime. But here's the thing. I might not wake up.
I would need to train that $1 million. Very long for that. I'd have to build up to to learn how to take some kind of a punch like that. It would take a lot of training, and I'd probably.
Yeah, I think I'd have to ask for like 50 mil.
Yeah, more than just
I need more generational wealth for that. Like I need money for my kids and my kids' kids.
I'll fucking see you, Portland.
So you'll just die. Pretty much, he's gonna hit you.
Yeah, it's like.
Or you're gonna get $50 million.
I'll pay you $1 million to get killed. I'm like, what?
That barely cover my funeral.
Yeah. Fucking see you, Portland.
Over.
Bye, Rocco.
Surgery.
Yep.
Yo, anyway, Mike Tyson's Mysteries. If you've never watched it, please watch it. Especially you, Biggie, with a little bowl in hand or something, because it's a perfect.
It's good, man.
It's a perfect big show. It's fucking hilarious. It's dead funny.
All right, I'll check it out.
It's easily like one of my favorite shows. It's cartoon. It's easily one of my favorite shows. I love it's adult.
I feel like I do kind of remember that. I feel like we watched that in the cottage one night. Is this like an older show?
No, it's fairly new.
Never mind.
We might have watched something in the cottage in our state of mind that was probably like, whoa, what's going on? Is this Mike Tyson, Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, you guys probably
Why is Mike Tyson hanging out with Scooby-Doo?
You guys probably thought you were so high.
He's like, Michael, ruh-roh.
Scooby-Doo is not in Mike Tyson's Mysteries.
And
Scooby-Doo is a great Dane.
The show's format is just set up just like Scooby-Doo. So where
Andy Schmilishmakis.
There's like mysteries that Mike Tyson and his team has to solve, and Mike Tyson knocks somebody or something out in just about every episode. It's fucking great. Like a mythical monster or something, and Mike Tyson's like, "Oh yeah, I never knocked one of those things out before." And yeah, fucking great. And Mike Tyson plays himself. And
let's go investigate.
Go investigate, guys.
It's on Blankflix. It's on Blankflix.
Oh, is it?
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I'll definitely check it out then.
All right. Well, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll fucking see you, Portland. It's a fair. Denver wins the series 126-115. Damn, dude. Denver just came back and just fucking routed them, dude. And
so who are they playing next?
The winner of either the Mavericks and Clippers, I think, or Phoenix and Lakers, which is here it is. They play the winner of Phoenix and the Lakers. Utah.
Does basketball reseed if like a low seed wins, like the NFL does?
No.
They don't.
No, I don't think so. They're just still the same seed. It's just
So
no, I just meant like
the lower seed does play the better seed. So like
if the Hawks,
like the Sixers, whoever's left, if the Hawks.
No, it was no matter who won the Hawks-Knicks series, we were going to face no matter what.
Yeah, because that's because they're 4 and 5, right? And
right. Yeah.
But I'm saying like
but
say
if the Celtics would have pulled it off, we'd be playing the Celtics.
And beat the Nets.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
You sure?
Basketball.
No. It's just It's just the bracket thing. How it goes.
You know what I'm saying though, right? Like in football, if the 6th seed wins.
I actually just had that same assumption too, Biggie. I just thought that's just how sports work.
Nice. All right. So before we sign off, I just wanted to quick touch on our beloved Eagles, if I could, just real fast. June 1st is come and gone, which means that they can release Zach Ertz and take, that money off the books, or they can trade him. I don't know what they're going to do. But they did sign all the rookies today. Everybody but Landon Dickerson. I didn't see that he was signed, but they signed Devontae Smith 4 years, $20 million, which cool. Sean's not here to debate it, so fuck you, Sean.
Wow.
Can't wait to get my Devontae Smith jersey, pussy.
It's like weird. Like Zach Ertz is the team hurting him, or is he hurting himself? Because wouldn't you want to go now to like a team and like get to know your buddies and stuff? Like it's weird. Like who's holding this up? Like
nope.
He is.
Let him like Mike Tyson's bird. Just let him go and let him flock with other people and see ya, Philly.
He is because there's such a conflict because he wanted his contract restructured and they were like, nah, we got Dallas Goedert. And he's like, all right, well, release me and I want to go to a team where I want to go to. And they're like, nah. We're not just going to release you.
They're like, nah, you ain't Carson Wentz. You ain't got that kind of power.
Yeah, they're like, nah, we ain't just going to release you so you can go where you want to go. We're trading you. And he's like, okay, well.
For what they're asking.
Yeah, and then he's like, all right, well, I want to go here. And they're like, nah, you don't say where you go. We're going to fucking tell you where you're going. And then they're like, oh, shit, we're not getting what we thought we were going to get. So now they're just fucking delaying the inevitable. Yeah. So now they're kind of scrambling, like, okay, who wants Zach Ertz? And they're maybe thinking, like, they'll have, like, a, preseason training camp injury to some tight end, and they'll be able to, ship him somewhere. Yeah, exactly. It's like a Sam Bradford, but tight end situation to where they get a ridiculous return for a desperate team. Which
it can happen.
It's time to take that fucking gamble, though, man. I mean,
at this point, it's not a gamble. It's just like
it's gonna happen somewhere, but it's still a risk. It's either that, but at the same time, like, dude's still under contract. Like, you're fucking under contract, dude. You can either sit on the sidelines and not play, or you can play.
Yeah. So if they keep
he's
him,
under contract,
can they keep him, or will they be over the cap with him?
No, they can keep him.
They're gonna get a hit, but I don't know about me.
They'll get a hit, but they won't be over. Still under. Like, if nothing happens, if they don't release him and he doesn't get his way and he doesn't get released or cut or traded to a team, 86 is going to be on the field opening.
Yeah,
like it's just the fucking math of it.
I mean, worst case scenario, he holds out and doesn't want to play, but that'd be his loss. It's like, why would you do that?
He'll run an end around route first fucking play, and he'll catch it from Jalen Hurts, and he'll just throw it on the ground and run off the field. Fuck you guys, it's not Carson Wentz.
I'd respect that if he did that. I'd be like,
ow, my leg.
Yeah, he'll take the catch like the fucking 35-yard line, and he'll do a fucking Super Bowl dive to the 40, and then he'll get up and be like, I'm out. I just reenacted that for you guys.
This is my farewell.
This is my farewell. There'll nobody on him either. He'll just run and just dive, and then the ball will bounce out.
Be like DeMarco Murray, but a dive instead of a slide.
Yeah, and he'll
Fuck you.
You're cool.
It's only yak.
His best yak in his entire career.
Yak. Yeah, and then he'll get up and he'll get up and he'll be like, I'm hurt. Walk off the field.
It'll be his best yak ever, and 5 yards of it will be coming from diving.
Yep. Maybe like Daniel Jones when he just fell, but Zach Ertz will be just like jumping and lunging with the ball like he did in the Super Bowl. Just boom, done. Yeah, I'm hurt. See ya. Fuck you guys. I want to go to the Colts. I miss my best friend.
I miss my boy.
Yeah, that dude was out there gunning jumpers with what's his name from the Colts. You see that?
Yeah.
Same guy's that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck him, dude. It pains me to say that he doesn't have a bad jumper, but he's still lost. He's still lost, though.
Nick Foles has a better jumper.
Nick Foles would dunk on his ass, and then he would hang on the rim and shove his BDN in his face. He
would take his hands off like Prince and just lower.
Yeah, just float down. Game.
Blouses.
Blouses.
Game. Footlong.
Yeah, game. Big dicks.
He'd be walking up to Carson Wentz. He'd be at his press conference. He'd be like, Mr. T in Rocky 3. Hey, woman. Hey, woman.
While we're on that subject of Foles, anybody see that report that the Bears wanted them to ship him back here, and he was like, "No, I don't want to come to Philadelphia."
Yeah.
I didn't want to go through that again. I don't blame him.
No, I don't blame him either. That's such. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go through that. He did his time. He's like, bruh, there's a statue of me outside of there.
It could only go downhill from here.
Yeah, nothing else I could do.
Gotta go downhill.
He probably knows it would just the first incomplete pass that people would be just chanting Big Dick Nick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's probably like, yeah, that statue that's out there, like the guy that's in it with me, the coach, he ain't even there no more either.
Yeah.
It's gonna come in like Rudy.
Yeah. Big dick. We did well. We only went all the way to the end to go off the rails, but it was fun. All right. Well, I think that about does it for this episode, boys. Yes. Good show. Hopefully next week we're sitting here talking about a Sixers. I guess they would be up 2. Yeah, probably like 2.
Sunday,
maybe 3.
maybe Wednesday.
Sunday, and then maybe
That's a match. It would either be Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Game 2.
If game 2 would be Tuesday, then game 3 would be a Thursday. Holy shit, we might have a live stream of a fucking game going.
That'd be nice. Game 3.
Wouldn't-
Game 3 live watch party.
Wouldn't hate that. So stay tuned for that. If there's anybody watching or listening.
No,
that's
at
okay.
all.
That's okay.
Future listeners,
Well-
somebody's listening in the future right now.
Yeah, future listeners, thank you for listening. Please follow us on
Future or
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Quarterback Factory Show. Yes.
At
future
QB
people
Factory
in
Show
the
on
future.
Twitter.
Yes. There you go. So, for myself and the rest of the crew, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay thirsty, my friends. Go Sixers. Happy 1-year anniversary 52 shows to us. And we'll see you next week. Peace out.
Peace.